Items for board discussion.
Yes, Mr. Begley, members of the board, we do have one item for board discussion this evening, and that is in regard to several board policies. This time, I will turn it over to Dr. Rice.
Thank you, Mr. Smith, Mr. Begley, and members of the board. Under items for board discussion, letter C, board policy number 1, I have 5 pieces of policy for discussion, letters A through E. In your board packet, I have included a copy of previous language and the proposed language as per OSBA. It's important to note that each of these policies this evening are a result of recent changes stemming from the governor's budget bill, or what is known as House Bill 33. This bill is reshaping the Ohio Department of Education to what we have been discussing for some time now, the new department titled the Department of Education and Workforce. So the first policy, letter A, policy EF/EFB, is food service management free and reduced price food services. This policy requires that new Department of Education and Workforce to reimburse schools for the differences between the federal free reimbursement rate and the reduced price rate for breakfasts and lunch. This means that students who qualify for reduced price meals at school should be receiving free meals. Any questions with that first policy? Letter B, continue with House Bill 33, policy GCB1, certified staff contracts and compensation plans. House Bill 33 revised provisions that impact teacher contracts to allow delivery of contracts by regular mail or electronic delivery. Again, a lot of these are like one-word changes in these policies, but this is what the bureaucrats like to do. So, letter C, policy GCE, part-time and substitute professional and staff employment. This is another portion of House Bill 33. It makes permanent the temporary allowances that we are granted to districts for employing substitute teachers. As a board, you previously discussed and approved these measures on a temporary basis. Those items that are to become permanent for substitute teachers. They are: meets the district's own education requirements, is deemed to be of good moral character, and successfully completes the required criminal background check. Letter D, GCPD, suspension or termination of certified staff members. This portion of the bill covers teacher termination hearings. House Bill 33 has a requirement that board provide a complete record of termination proceedings, but no longer requires that it be a specific type of record. It only says that it has to be a complete record. And then lastly, for this evening, letter E, policy JECBD, admission of intra-district school enrollment. The last policy related to House Bill 33 tonight discusses or requires the district's annually report to the newly created Department of Education and Workforce the number of students within the district who attend a building other than the one they were assigned to. So what we refer to as intra-district transfers. So if you're assigned to East but you applied for open enrollment to West, we have to report those numbers now to the state. House Bill 33. So please let me know if you have any questions. That concludes all the items I have for discussion this evening.
Great, thank you. I lost it on my screen here.
It's the second to left. Right.
All the way over here? Great, thank you.